Hello, fellow plant lovers. Mike's Greenhouse here. So I thought I'd try a bit of a live today. I've never done this before, so please bear with me. Oh, we got somebody watching. Hello, person watching, whoever you are. So I've not got a plan for this at all. This is just what they call a fake live. So I'm planning on doing a live tomorrow at 11 a.m. with my friend Jim Bob from Jim Bob's Greenhouse Adventures. So if anybody doesn't know him, go and check him out. It's a great channel. Hey, Abandoned City Camera Crew. Hey, Frank. Hey, Eccentric Nature. How is everyone? What have you been doing today? Don't forget to leave a like. Hi, Laura. All right. So, saying one like. Yeah, it's my first live. Never done this before. Thank you. Very good. Cool. It's nice to finish early. So, how is everyone? Yeah, busy doing not much. Sounds good. Oh, thanks. Thanks, Abandoned City Camera Crew. Yeah, it's working well so far. Don't want to jinx it though. Probably go wrong at some point. So, not much plan to talk about really. Just a quick little fake live to see how it works. Prepping to do one tomorrow at 11 a.m. Hey, Lynn. Thank you. Yeah, so at the minute I've been quite busy actually. I've had loads of potting up to do. I've been potting up. I think I've done about 200 or 300 tomato plants at the minute, and they're pretty much as soon as they're potted up, going straight out. Because I do market garden, just basically growing plants from seed and cuttings and selling them. So there's been a lot going in and out lately, and I just thought now I've got a free 5 minutes, I'll do a bit of a recording. So not much else really, just potting up, planting, sowing a lot of seeds actually lately. Hence me building a lot of benches. I've just completely run out of room in the greenhouse, so it's nice to have a little bit more room with all the benches I've been building. Yeah, so I started doing it. Well, I started gardening last year, and I started selling them, selling plants shortly out after. I just sold marigolds really and tomato plants. Although this year, pretty much sold everything I can grow. I had quite a few failures though. Anybody had any luck with peppers or chilies? I can't seem to get them to germinate. Anybody have any special ways of getting them to germinate, or am I just very bad at growing them? Yeah, so been planting quite a few peas and beans outside. Loads of potatoes. I've got potatoes in grow bags, which I got as a freebie. I think I made a video about that. I've got quite a few in the ground, and then just a few in like pots and buckets, that sort of stuff. And I think I got one in a recycling bag as well, which wasn't in use at the time. Not sure on that one. If it were me, I'd probably take the flower off and then try and take the cutting, because the flower will try and pull as much nutrients as it physically can. So I recommend getting rid of the flower and just taking the cutting. And cut the bottom off as well, so that it's got, because it will seal over the bottom. So make sure you cut the bottom off so that it is able to root. Very cool. Yeah. Jim Bob had some trouble with his carrots. He tried transplanting them as big plants, and I don't think you can do that. Anybody know if you can do that? Transplanting carrots as larger plants. I've never done it. I always direct sow them, but he tried growing them in seed trays and they've not really taken. So is there a chance of them coming back to life, or are they gone for good? So we got 5 likes at the minute. Thank you. About right, sorry. Hello? Yeah, I'm live for a minute. Could you call back later, please? Alright, cheers, bye. I knew that was going to happen at some point in the live. Hi, Ray. How are you? It's up to you, really. Ground is better. Make sure you have some maybe sharp sand or just fine grit so they've got good drainage in the bottom. But yeah, ground works better. It's not really the best time of year to do it. Ideally, you want to do them in autumn, but I can't see why they wouldn't take now. So, hey Monty, I got cookies from the greenhouse. So, yeah, as I was saying about what I've been planting out, so obviously I've been doing potatoes, but something that I've also tried is obviously the cherry. I planted that out last year, although I didn't show anybody that. I planted that out last year and I wasn't too sure if it would actually flower this year, but it's flowered. So hopefully I'll be getting some cherries soon because it is a fruiting cherry. Yeah, that's fine. It's an awkward day really, but Jim Bob won't be here on the weekends, so it'll be tomorrow. I might do a few more fake lives as well through the week, but definitely tomorrow at about 11 a.m. Yeah, I can't see why it wouldn't work. Thanks, Monty. I can't see why it wouldn't work transplanting them, but they've just gone all floppy, so fake lives are catching on. Yes, Monty, they certainly are. So we're on 6 people here, 5 likes. If you haven't hit the like, remember to give me a like. I'd appreciate it very much. We've been going for about 8 minutes now. So Monty, what have you been doing today? You've probably already noticed that I'm really not comfortable in front of a camera, so you have to bear with me on that part. Trying to get your laptop. Oh no, what's happened to your laptop? Is it like gone broken or just a bug? Thanks. I better stick it on charge. It's about to run out. Thanks, Frank. Oh, yeah, I can't help you with that. I'm not a computer expert. Plants I can do, but technology I'm not very good at. It's really bright in here. There we go. There we go. Yeah, I wasn't too sure about the lighting. I'm sat right in front of a window and I started at first and you couldn't even see my face, but it's still relatively bright because I don't actually have that pale skin. So going for about 10 minutes now. I think I'll go for about 20 minutes and then I'll probably stop, but I might go for longer depending just what there's to talk about. Yeah. So another thing, has anybody tried growing raspberry canes from like bare root before? Because I've tried it in pots, but I think they're not doing as well because they'll send out new growth and then the new growth is dying. So do they need like lots of warmth or lots of water or not too much water? Does anybody know about that? Because oh, Jim Bob, hi, how are you? Thanks. Yeah, Laura, I know what you mean. So Jim Bob, are you on the train at the minute? Jim Bob, you still there or have you gone? He might just be sort of here for a minute and drop out because I think he's on the train. Raspberries are quite hardy, just stick them in the ground with water. Okay, thanks, Monty. Yeah, perhaps I need to just stick them in the ground then, because at the minute I've got them in 5 liters, I think. Yeah, 5 liters. So perhaps that isn't enough room for them because they just keep sending out new growth. Then the new growth dies pretty much straight away. So they're an awkward one. And also, bare root strawberries. I've had trouble with them. So I planted them all last year, I think now, and again they've not been doing much. So I think what I'm going to do is leave them for a while. But then if they still don't make it, I'm going to have to clear them out just because I don't have enough room to keep them about. So are they likely to take sooner, or is it one of the things that they'll take when they're ready to grow? Oh, they spread. Oh yeah, I'll check that out, Monty. What is it recently or? Put trees and plants on the bridge. 24 hours. What, just one person or is it like loads of people? Climate change protest. Hi Barbara, how are you? Hi Amy. Nice to meet you, Amy. I don't think I've seen you before in any of my comments. Sorry if I have. So what have you been up to lately then, Barbara and Amy? Yeah, I'm good, thanks. Yeah, just thought I'd try out a live. Really? Wow. So, yeah, lots of people. So, what? There's thousands of people on London Bridge with trees and plants on it. What a disruption. Yeah, I'm good, thanks, Amy. Monty, how are you? She's asking. Very nice. Yeah. Did you chit them then, or did you just plant them straight in? Because I've seen loads of people saying how they've been chitting them, but I've not done it. Ah, Extinction Rebellion. Hi, Andrew. How are you? Chit on damp tissue. Do you do that in the fridge then, or do you just sort of just stick it somewhere and let them chit away? And also, what's the benefit of chitting? Because I might try it, but like, what's the difference between chitting and planting it straight in the soil? Yeah, so I've got a cup of tea here, some provisions. It's gone cold now. It's less fun, but still, tea is better than no tea. So there's 8 people in here, 6 likes. Can we try and get to maybe 10 likes before the end of the stream? 4 away. Parsnips with chitting. Ah, yeah, that does make sense. I sort of just stuck them in the ground, and I do need to separate them up really because I've got loads, just sort of separate. Also, I was given a load of plants today, so I might do a video on that or something later. Um, I work at a plant nursery, I suppose you could call it. They've got several polytunnels there, and they get a lot of leftover plants that they don't need. Today, I was given moneymaker tomatoes and another type of tomato, as well as jalapeno chili seedlings. it surprises me how much they actually throw away, like garden centers as well. If the plant isn't strong enough or isn't big enough, instead of just sort of growing it on and looking after them, they just throw them away basically. No, yeah, well, abandoned city camo. I planted mine ages ago, and I didn't think they'd do anything. And then suddenly they sort of came up as I was giving up on them. So they do take a while and keep dark. Oh yeah, I might give that a go then. Yeah, loads of freebies. Thanks, cutting board. Yeah, I'll do another one tomorrow as well. I'll be doing another live with Jim Bob's Greenhouse Adventures at 11 a.m. tomorrow. Yeah, yeah, they have all sorts of weird things that they throw out, and well, also just normal things, but they try lots of different things, and if they don't sell, instead of just keeping them as extra stock, that if because they don't have enough room, they just throw them away. Personally, if it was me, I'd sell them off cheap, but well, I suppose they obviously get enough money from other plants that they don't need to. But still, it is surprising how much stuff they actually throw away or just sell off at like 20p each. Just trying to catch up on the chat. Thanks, Monty. Yeah. Yeah, smash the like, please. One away from getting 10 likes. Can we try and do it today, please? Thank you. That's what I don't understand with flowers and stuff. They had hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of just flowers in general, really. And as soon as they stop flowering, they don't keep them for next year or until the next. Sometimes it's a matter of weeks before they flower again. They just throw them away if they're out of flowering, which is amazing. Yeah, there's a Jim Bob here. Well, that's not his real name, but basically we called him Sunny Jim, and then that became Jim Bob. Basically, if I call somebody a random name, normally Jim or something like that, it's most likely Jim Bob's Greenhouse Adventures. He has a lot of nicknames. Oh, there's 10 already, are there? My feed's a bit behind. It's saying I've only got 9. Well, thank you, everybody. But yeah, it is a bit of a well, it is a US name. It's just a nickname he's got. It's not his actual name. Nope. No Australian native plant. Well, not that I know of, anyway. Thanks, Monty. But no, I've never seen any Australian or native Australian plants before. Well, I might have done, but I don't think I have. We tend to just grow your more common flowers that will grow over here, especially when the weather's unreliable. Like today, it was really hot in their polytunnel. Yesterday, it was freezing cold, and we had to put covers over everything to keep them warm. It is amazing how it can change between just 2 days. Cold one day, and we have to put covers on, and then today it was that hot that we had several plants that had burnt because we didn't get to take the covers off quick enough. So it is really amazing how quick they can burn, and well, how quick they can freeze too. So we're approaching 20 minutes now. Sounds like a typical day in Canberra. Oh, I have no idea where that is. Sorry. I'm not too good on the geography front. Thank you, Graham. Thank you. Yeah, so this is a first. I'll be doing another one tomorrow, though, about 11 a.m. So, come along to that if anybody wants to watch me and Jim Bob talk about plants for an hour or two. Yeah, it is crazy just how it can change. Well, yeah, Monty, I guessed it was in Australia, but I mean, didn't know where in Australia. You go from it is amazing how as soon as the sun comes out, it just goes from really cold to hot, and if you don't catch it quick enough, you'll just lose all your plants. That's the trouble I had because it was coming out of the winter, it was really, really cold. And then I've got to go to school. And during the day, the sun came out quite bright. Oh, bye, Laura. Thank you. Yeah, I'll see you next time. But yeah, so the sun came out and it burnt everything. It was about 10 a.m. at this point. So by the time I got home, it was about 4, 5. Everything was just burnt. So I had to replenish fresh stock for most of the things I was growing. Sunny Jim just messaged me. That's Jim Bob. He is now on the train, so he should be here soon. We might do another little live then when he gets here, but I doubt it. He'll probably be too tired. Nation's capital city. Yeah, I can imagine there's a few arguments over that. Yeah, he's he's amazing. Hi, Steve. I don't think I've seen you in the live yet, so hello if I haven't said it already. What have you been doing today, Steve? Anything interesting or? So we're at 22 minutes. I think I'll go for a few more, and then that'll be it for this live. Then I think. Paper pots to put your peppers in. Hi, Muscle Car. How are you? Hi, Disney. Chris, even. How are you, Chris? So, Chris, I'm assuming you're in America then. 11 people in here. Wow. Yeah, I thought I'd give it a go, Chris. I'll be doing another. Well, it will be scheduled after I've done this. Another proper live or an official live tomorrow with Jim Bob from Jim Bob's Greenhouse Adventures. If anybody doesn't know his channel, please go and check it out. Great channel, great videos. He knows what he's talking about. Yeah, Jim Bob does a lot of compact growing. So if you've not got as much space, or you just want to fill up a container, he's quite good at using the space that he's got. Thank you, Andrew. Thank you. Well, I wasn't going to do it today. You see, I was going to do it later on today anyway. But I thought I might as well do it now because I'm free. Because I'd run out of things to do in the greenhouse. Because I don't want to do too much before Jim Bob arrives. Because he's staying for the majority of the week, so it'll be pretty boring, just me and him sat in the greenhouse twiddling our thumbs for the rest of the week. So I've been saving a few jobs here and there for us to do, and also just a few fun things to do. I'm not just going to make him work the entire time he's here. Although, to be fair, when he does help me, I do pay him in plants and pots and stuff. So it's not like it's slavery. Thank you, Steve. So how is everybody? Yeah, we'll think of something by then. Like today, I had no idea what I was going to talk about, but we'll try and get a few things to talk about tomorrow, and probably end up talking about two of them, if that. Probably only one, and then somebody like me will join, as Monty knows. Somebody like me will join, and the entire video or live will go to pot. That tends to happen when I join any of Monty's lives. That's My Family Garden. Every time I join one of My Family Garden's lives, he will have a set plan of what he's going to talk about, and I don't even mean to do it. I just say, "Oh, how are the chickens?" Say, and then the topic just completely changes to him being attacked by his nieces and nephews and stuff like that. Oh, thank you, Chris. Thank you. I have, Andrew. Yes, I've been taking lessons. Oh, hi, Joyce. Sorry, I missed you there. How are you? Thank you. Anybody else I've missed while I'm yammering on? I think that's it. Okay, so I've been going for about 25 minutes now. 12 likes, unless my thing is slow. Probably is. So I think I'll begin to wrap it up then. So thank you very much for everybody who came along to this live. I really appreciate the support even. I really appreciate the support. Thank you so much for everybody who came along. And if I don't see you before in a different stream, I'll see you tomorrow. Thank you for watching. Bye.